Welcome to Living Local, your insider's look at local people, places, and businesses. And today we're giving an insider's look on local celebrity and nationally recognized photographer, Jean Ho. So, Jean, I'm really excited to talk to you today because you are so well known. You've been in the area for so long and everybody knows you and you've done so much. So, tell me, let's start back in the beginning. When did you get to Myrtle Beach? Are you from the area?
Who would ever know? Like, this is like, I've been here like over 30 years.
Wow.
So right out of high school, my first job was in New York as working for Burger King. Come down here, started working down here as a lifeguard.
Were you from New York? Is that where
from
you were?
New York?
Okay.
Moved down here when I'm 18. And
Okay.
like this area, Myrtle Beach, I love it so much. They have welcomed me so much over the years. I met my wife here, and then we still live in Myrtle Beach. You know, of course, we travel a lot now, and we're spending a lot of time traveling. But Myrtle Beach is my home. I love it here.
So you were a lifeguard.
Lifeguard.
How long did you lifeguard?
3-4 years at least.
At the ocean.
At the ocean.
At the ocean,
yes.
which is a tough job. I mean,
Yes.
I think that's a pretty difficult job. And then you were at the Sun News.
Sun News.
How long were you there?
like 3-4 years or something. Like, I mean, that's how I got my start here.
I didn't know this. What did you do there?
I was a reporter.
This is blowing my mind right now. I did not know that.
Well, you know what the crazy thing about it is? There are people in Myrtle Beach, there's like people that know me as a photographer now,
Right.
and they know me, some of them know me really well. But then there's another group of people that, you know, remember me from way back in the day with the lifeguarding, with the Sun News and everything else.
That's
and
crazy.
so then I did this photography thing, and who knew that it was going to blow up like this?
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so Burger King to lifeguarding to the Sun News. So how did we become this photographer that everybody knows?
You know what? I picked up a camera, and because back in the day with Sun News, like we had to do everything like you do. Like you had to write the story, but then back then you had to call in a photographer. And I was like, I don't want to call it. I'm constantly calling them in for
Right.
things. So I said, I'm going to learn to do this on my own. And so once I started photography, I just loved it. It's just like anything else in life. You meet people, and then the social circles share you around. I did a lot of stuff for the Atlanta Falcons. So I did stuff for the Atlanta Falcons, and the football players, the cheerleaders started liking what I do, and then so that gives you more clients this way. And then of course, you know, ran into Donald Trump and then did his campaign photography for all of 2016. So it was like one thing after another, but I love it, and the ride has been amazing.
So after you left the Sun News,
Yeah.
we're gonna go like down this little timeline here. You know, when did you, because you became a really well-known wedding photographer for
Yes.
a long, long time.
Yeah.
So how did that happen?
You know, it was one of those things where I love photography, but there's like, back then it was the one way to make money and to get your name known was to do wedding photography. You embed yourself into the community. And so after that, then you have like celebrities and sports stars and people calling you up to say, hey, I want you to do my wedding. And then that's how it just grows from
How
there.
did they find out about you?
If people could see the passion of what you do and that you really love it, and that, quite frankly, that you do it not for the money aspect of it, but you're just doing it because you love to do it, it's contagious.
So, you know, everybody's buzzing about a picture you posted lately
Hey, good way to attract people to go on my Facebook page. Oh my
of
goodness.
you bodybuilding, your bodybuilding days. So
I was the South Carolina teenage weightlifting champion.
that's
So
crazy.
I know. I tell you, not many people know. So like I was like, okay, you know what? Why not?
I mean, how long of a period of time were you into bodybuilding?
At least 5-6 years.
That's so
yeah.
crazy.
I mean, I was a lifeguard, so I had to work out.
Okay, so it was during that time of
Yeah,
lifeguarding.
yeah.
And you've over the years taught different photography classes and stuff like that too. Just for fun, because you've had all these years of photography knowledge. Is there any little tidbit that you could give people on taking pictures? Is there something that you always see people doing wrong and you're like, oh, why would you do that?
Well, you know what? The funny thing about it is don't overthink it. So my whole tip with that is, you know, with photography is not about the equipment. I think I told you that I've taken a lot of stuff on my cell phone. It's about your connection to the person. So those are the pictures that end up to be the best. It's not necessarily what camera you're using or so forth. You just have to live it in the moment.
So it's more of like expressing the emotion through
Yeah.
the picture.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I like it. Well, thanks for watching Living Local. We'll be right back.